All right. Check, check. Whew, man, it feels a little weird to be back in the seat doing this. To be completely honest, but first video of 2026. Let's just get into it. I want to talk about, what I've been up to for the last month and kind of what's going to be happening in the near future with the channel. But first things first, as always, if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you've never seen my face, never seen one of my videos, my name is McKenna. I own a digital media company called Studio SB Creatives. And today, like I said, I just want to talk about, where I've been for the last month, what I've been working on, what I've been doing, and kind of, what I intend to do in the near future. So, first things first, I hope that, those who are watching, I hope that you all had a lovely time during the holidays, spending it with your family, with your friends, with whoever. I hope that this holiday season treated you really, really well, and that not only you got some good things, but also that you were able to give out good vibes and good things in return. As far as what I've been up to since before, I think, Christmas, really, like I said in one of my last videos, I just, I was making a YouTube video every week for an entire year, and I didn't run out of ideas, but the summer was just so draining for me that I needed a break. And I felt like the holiday season was a good time to do that. Work was starting to slow down. I was going to be spending some time with my family, and it was just a good transitional period for me to kind of figure out what I wanted to do, what I needed to do. I've also been catching up on some previous projects that I just didn't have time for, such as cutting my YouTube videos down into short form content, since the way that you watch it is usually in like 8 to 15, 20-minute videos. So, some of that content in those videos needed to be chopped down, just because I get better reach like that sometimes. So that's something I've been working on. But the other reason that I wanted to take a break from YouTube is that, every week I was coming up with videos and editing videos and filming the videos and, trying to get ideas and do all this different thing. And it was taking up a lot of my time that I could have and wanted to spend doing other things. And I wish that the time that I've taken off so far had been used more adequately. But I've just been in like a creative funk. So things are taking a little bit longer than I wanted them to. I expected to only need a couple weeks, but we're going into our last week or two of January, and I'm still kind of behind on things, even though I haven't been doing a whole lot. My mind just hasn't been there. I haven't even wanted to do mindless things that don't matter, like play video games. It's just, I have been so physically and emotionally exhausted from the past year that I just haven't had any pleasure in doing the things that I want to do and the things that I like to do anyway. So, things have just been kind of annoying, creatively. Like, I don't know, for some of you who've watched my other videos, you might know that aside from making photo, video, businessy content, for the last, 12 years of my life, I've been making music. And what I really wanted to do with this break was work on something that I've never really done with my music, which was, it was just different. It was something that I'd never done. I wanted to challenge myself. And so far, I like what I'm creating, but it's taking me longer to create it than I expected. So it's just, it's throwing everything off a little bit. But finishing that and doing it to the best of my ability is something that's really important to me. And that is why I haven't really been here. The other reasons are, like I said, I've been chopping down videos. I've just been catching up on other work. I've also just been trying to figure out what it is that I want to do with this channel. Like I have like the big idea. That's done. It's just what I need to figure out is how to get me there. And at the end of every video I've done for the last year, I've said that big things are coming. I have all these intentions of doing, different things. And I haven't said what those things are because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to look like a liar if I don't follow through on those things for reasons that might be outside my control. But I will tell you this. 2026 is going to be the year that I finally start doing some of those things. And I can guarantee you that because I have it scheduled and I can't back out of it. So I've done it. We're going to be doing some fun things in the next couple months. I promise you. I have been saying it and I am following through on that promise. It is just that I needed to take some time and figure out how to do it. And I figured it out and I pulled the trigger and, things are in the works. Things are moving. Things are happening. So, and I'm very excited to share with you guys what that is. I haven't exactly figured out how I'm going to do it yet because, like I said, I don't want to spoil things. So I might, tell you about it later. I might just drop it on you out of nowhere. But I will tell you for certain, 2026 is the year that I finally start doing some things that are going to be moving this channel in the direction that I want it to go in. And I'm super excited about that fact. So, I don't know what the consistency basis is going to look like when it comes to these YouTube videos, at least for the early part of the year. Like I said, I'm still working on things that I want to get done, still trying to catch up on previous work that I just didn't have time for in the first place because last summer was so crazy. But I'm in my slow season. I'm trying to just get some of these things done and get it off my plate and get it off my conscience so that I can make room for other things and, not overwhelm myself with a bunch of half-finished projects, trying to figure out, and then, constantly starting new ones and then trying to figure out which ones I need to finish first and how to finish them. And, if you are creative and you work in different mediums, you probably know exactly what I'm going through right now. But for those of you who don't, just know that I am trying my hardest to stay on top of things and get back into a normal flow. But I just have other things that I want to do. I am a person of many hats. I am a person of many interests and hobbies, and I want to do them all, but I don't have time to do them all at the same time. So some things get moved up, some things get moved back. It's just all how it is. But I did want to come on here. I did want to make this video. I did want to share with you that I am still very much alive, and I am, I have every intent of coming back to YouTube on a regular basis, but right now just isn't that time for me. And I don't know when the time will be. It depends on how quickly things move in the other things that I'm working on. And I don't want to rush those things because they're important to me, but I also don't want them to just hang up in the air forever. So, I'm going to start pressing a little bit and using some of the free time that I have to try and get those things done. Hopefully some of the ambition and the drive and just the creative flow starts coming back to me post all the holiday stuff that's been going on so that I can knock it out more quickly, more than anything. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for you. I've got a couple videos that I do want to make. in early 2026 before it gets too late. It's already kind of getting too late for those videos, but I think that I'm going to try and make them anyway and just squeeze them in. So you'll probably be seeing more of me, but this is something that I wanted to do. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I've been gone for so long and just kind of let you know what's been up. So, like usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to talk about how your holidays went, if you have questions, concerns, or anything of that nature, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will reply to your thoughts. And then, like always, if you like this video, if you want to see more videos like this one, if you just want to see more of my face, or you want to see what crazy adventures I swear that I'm getting up to this year, go ahead and subscribe. And with that being said, happy 2026. I hope this year brings you nothing but the utmost happiness and success in your future career, life. I wish you nothing but perfect health. I just want 2026 to be a very good year for you, as I hope that it's going to be for me. So with that being said, I will see you all when I see you, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.